Hi. Hey. 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 Hello. We're back. Took me a minute. You know, Mr. Wheels was kind of fighting a little stomach flu. And I'm still kind of fighting it. But we're getting there. We're about like 90% there. And I did not want to disappoint y'all. So I'm going to fight through it and give you the content. So let's get it done. So first, we're going to talk. Did you like those little pictures before? The little, well, not the little, but it's a little bit of pictures that we gathered from the Wheelchair Sports Festival from Triumph Foundation that happened a couple weeks ago. It was awesome. I had a blast. I wanted to go back the second day, but I was just so physically drained. I could not get out of bed to go. But it was awesome. I can't wait to go again. Supposedly there's more than one a year. There's about 2 a year. So I'm going to try to go to every single one. I heard that the other one in the fall is in Pasadena. So we'll see if that's true or not. But the Wheelchair Sports Festival, it was awesome. I loved it. And before we continue on, we're going to do the Wayne's World close-ups. Oh, yeah? Give it to the cutout. Cutout's going, Pacow! That's what the cutout's doing. Yeah. Now, some more thoughts about the Wheelchair Sports Festival. Yes, it was fun. But, you know what? You know, Mr. Wheels, I love being positive, but sometimes there's certain things that kind of give me a little bit. And not only was it for me, it was for everyone else in an electric power wheelchair. A lot of the sports are mainly for people in manual wheelchairs. So when us power wheelchair users wanted to get in, they were kind of a little iffy and they wanted to make sure we were going to be safe. We've been in a power wheelchair all our life. We know how to ride these things. We're going to be safe 100% of the time. Now, against each other, that's a different story. If we're going one-on-one, power wheelchair, we're going head-on hard. But that's between us. But we know how to drive with y'all manual wheelchair users. We would never, ever, ever hurt y'all like that. Just don't make us angry. No, we'll be good though, honestly. So I think they need to maybe do more. Yes, they do have like a racetrack for motorized wheelchairs to go around, but I think they need to have more sports like maybe soccer or hockey where we don't have to just play goalie. Even though I love playing goalie, I wanted to be like a left wing and just take off and be like Wayne Gretzky, bah, you know. I don't know, you know. We'll see. I'm gonna talk to Andrew. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be fun. Awesome. What? But hey, yeah. Speaking of hockey, like I was trying to get my Jonathan Quick on at the. I was trying to save the ball, and I did a couple times. They cheated though. They cheated me. The little kids. I know you little kids are. But the NHL playoffs. Was so hyped about that during hockey. It reminded me of the NHL playoffs. Right now you have it's the quarterfinals, and so you have the Vegas Golden Knights going versus the Edmonton. So right now, it is either my producer will put the stat over there. It is either Vegas 3-1 or it's tied 2-2. Either way, Game 5 is tonight, Friday night. Game 5 is tonight, and then you have what's the other one? And then it's the Dallas Stars, which I heard somebody in the house is a big Dallas Stars fan. We won't say who. We'll put a little picture of them right there. It's tied. It could gonna be 3-2 Dallas, or it could be down 2-3. What is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, let's see what it is. And then Game 6 will be on Saturday. So, who's gonna clinch it? Dallas or Seattle? We'll see. And then Carolina versus the Carolina Hurricanes versus the New Jersey Devils. Did the Carolina Hurricanes win in advance? Let's see. Oh, if not, Game 6 is going to be on Saturday? Let's see. My producer will put the results up right there. And then you have the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully they survive because they were down 3-0. Now, hopefully they win in Florida and force a Game 5. Because if they did, that means Game 5 is today. Tonight. Friday night. So the results is right there. And then in the NBA playoffs, we love basketball. You know this. In the NBA playoffs, you know, we are a little disappointed at my King. You know, my Kings did good. We went all the way to Game 7. We're too young still, but I thought we did fine. You know, defending champs. We took them all the way to Game 7. They did beat us at home, which was a little disappointing, but I was proud of my boys. So, Sacramento, good season. We're going to be better next year. Top 3, we're going to be better next year. And we're going to win a series next year. We're going to go all the way to the finals next year. Watch. But right now, in the NBA, still in the NBA quarterfinals, Denver and Phoenix, if Denver won, did Denver win? Oh, I don't know. But if they didn't, Game 7 is on Sunday. On Sunday, if there's, depending on the results, there could be lots and lots of Game 7s. Then you have the Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers. Did the Lakers win? If not, Game 6 is going to be tonight. And if the Lakers win tonight, they can advance. And I said Lakers in 6, so I believe they're going to win tonight. So I'm very strong that there's a Game 6 tonight. I'm very strong about that. If not, then you have Boston and Philly. Did Philly win? We'll see. Because if not, there is going to be in that. That's one of the other Game 7s on Sunday. Then you have the New York Knicks versus the surprise. To me, the surprise team of the whole playoffs, the Miami Heat. Some people may say it's the Lakers. No. To me, it's Miami. They're coming out of nowhere. Did Miami win? If not, there's a Game 6 tonight, Friday night. Game 6. And, those are all the playoffs going on. Next time we come back on the show, we're going to have the next round. We'll see how these teams advance, which teams are in the semifinals, and then which teams will possibly go to the finals. I have my favorites right now. Excuse me. See? Sickness is still getting to me. But right now, I believe the Denver Nuggets are going to be playing the Philadelphia 76ers. That's what I believe so far. We'll see how it goes. But moving on to wrestling, because, something popped out to me over the weekend. WWE had a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico, and it included BadBunny. Yes, BadBunny, the rapper, the musician, the pop artist. He wrestled in a match, and he wrestled one of his hometown fellow, Damian Priest, and that wasn't the big thing. I mean, yeah, it was awesome. They had a great match, but the reason why it was so awesome, it was the crowd. The crowd in Puerto Rico, the crowd there at Backlash was just insane from the very start of the show to the very end of the show. They made the show what it was. The crowd stole the show, and I love it when wrestling crowds do that. Every single move, they were, it's just awesome. You guys have to go back and watch and just pay attention to the crowd. You can't miss them. They're the loudest thing there. It's awesome. So, Puerto Rico, muy bien, Boricua. Keep it up. They want a WrestleMania. Give one there. That'd be awesome. Another thing I wanted to discuss that kind of caught my eye before coming up and filming to y'all was the MTV Movie Award. MTV Movie and TV Awards. And it's supposed to be hosted by Drew Barrymore. And it wasn't, kind of looked like we were still in COVID almost. Like there was no crowd, there was no audience. Something was wrong, so I didn't know what's going on. So what I looked up and what I found out, because Mr. Wiz needs to know what's going on in the entertainment world. There's actually a writer's strike, and oh man, how did I not know? But the writers are on a strike, and so they did not have any writers to write, I guess, the layout of the movie awards because they were on a strike. All the people that accepted the awards and I got the awards, they all thank the writers, every single one, especially Jennifer Coolidge, who won the Comedian Milestone Award. She handed out, said it right away what was going on, and I was like, okay, makes sense now. But yes, so there's a writer's strike going on. It's really affecting the entertainment world, and also what's going on. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but another thing that popped out to me was, but the Late Show. They actually filmed the last Late Show about over a week and a half. So there is going to be no more Late Show. That means James Corden, he just wanted to move his family back to his hometown. And he thought maybe another host would get picked up. Nope, CBS does not want it. And so that means they just ended the show right then and there. James Corden did 8 years. The thing that stood out the most was Carpool Karaoke. That was his thing. Carpool Karaoke was so awesome. It went viral. Check it out. But I thought it was pretty sad. Like James Corden, wow, it's done. It's really done. I didn't really watch him a lot, but I wish I did because I did follow him on YouTube. But yeah, No, yeah. So there's no more Late Late Show. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Red Strike, but they're just things that catch my eye. Yes. Before we go, I just want to remind you that every Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays, depending how Tom feels or his schedule, I play with Tom on Gaming with the Quadriplegic with T Fizzle on Live to Rolls. You know, video game, of course, but it got Mr. Wheels thinking, maybe I should just start streaming myself. And I fixed my stream. So, I know a lot of you don't watch video gaming, but maybe your sons or your nephews or your grandkids, or maybe you do. You go on Twitch and you put Mr. Wheels on Twitch. Mr. Wheels _ Briones. And it'll come up and you can watch me game anytime I jump on. It's been a while since I jumped on because battling a tummy flu, but we're getting there. And before I leave, I heard that there's a little ALS challenge. Thank God it's not an ice bucket thingy. It's called a fist bump challenge. So I'm challenging. Let me put it. There it is. That was for you, Lone Fractal. And you know what? That's for anyone who watches this. If you watch this, you have to do it. You have to send me a picture of you doing a fist bump, or you send me a little clip, and maybe we'll put it on the next show. In the meantime, like Kenny Omega says, I bid you adieu, mwah, and a good night. Bang!